G'day all, this is the Ancient Gamer. Welcome to a new series. This is called Kabbalah Block. It's very interesting. I found it when I was looking at a video for best skyblock packs, and this came up. And just FYI, this is not the same shirt that I was wearing yesterday. Okay, not the same shirt. All right. So let's create a new world and jump straight through it. Now, this one does not have the same amount of mods as the previous two packs. It's actually got half the amount of mods. I actually added a couple of mods that I wanted in there, such as mystical agriculture and also botany pot tiers, which I quite liked. So there are a couple of those, for me, quality of life things that we need. Now, this is what you get. This is where you start. This is how you start. Now, you can't. This is the overworld, so you can't build here. So what you need to do is you need to go to your quest book. It's right here. And it's an overworld. Where are the Kabbalah blocks? If by chance you are in a regular overworld or in a thin layer of multicolored blocks, then things have not gone right for you. Then all you need to do is the following command: skyblock create, and that's it. Enjoy. Invite your friends to it. Have fun. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. We are going to create our skyblock, and it actually gives you a name for your skyblock. When you actually create it, this is called Scalog... Scacalog... so, Scacalogawa. I am going to try... Yeah, I can't. I had to move that. Now, the idea now... So let's have a look at this. Let's read this. To quickly get back home to your island base, these are a few tips. We probably won't. This is good for if you're on a server. We're not on a server though. Foggy brain, fret no war, provided you can remember this quest node being here. Okay, so this will, I guess, help you. Alright, we're not going to read all this stuff. Now we need to go and try and get all these letter numbers. Maybe this was numerology or gematria. It's all Kabbalah, really, which is using language to construct the world. The multicolored dyslexia before you, when mind, yields numbers. The numbers are crafted into letters. The letters are used to form unique matter. The unique matter will allow you to progress in the world. Most items that can be obtained by other means via this chaos system don't get recipes. If you find something that needs a recipe, contact Kreezel on his Discord at... Kreezel is the actual creator of the pack, and he actually has videos on this as well. As he's creating it, he's created videos. So at the end of the day, this is Minecraft. There are no goals. And everything is the goal. Ideally, your goal is to discover a dimension that you can enjoy as if there were a standard overworld. There is a mining dimension here that might help with that. See if you can find a way to it. Okay. So those are the introductory things. I recommend holding the grave key and left shift key at the same time, and then using your mouse wheel to select small tunnel. Then aim your hand at the essence of reality while holding the grave key and mine up to 64 blocks at a time. This will cause hunger, so be prepared. Due to FTB Ultramine not having a client config, this value of 64 blocks could easily be something like 81 blocks or less, or even more than that if you play on a server, but I'm not playing on a server. So, okay, those are the introductory things. So let's get into the gameplay. So, what we're going to do firstly is we're going to change the mining shape, and it's got to be a small tunnel, and you've got to be aware here. If you press it like that, you're going to go down. So you need to press it at the side of the block, like this. Otherwise, you're going to end up mining down, which is not a good thing. And thank you for the first like. And then we'll do the same thing here. And here. And here. Okay. So that's all there. Now, what you can do also, let's move all of this stuff up here. And do the same thing on this side. And we've got to go through all the corners. There's a reason why I'm going to do this, and it will become clear later. So calm down. Trust the process. That'll be the phone, Reg. Oh my gaze. Right, phone wasn't going off at all before, and now all of a sudden it's going off. Alright, so we've done that. That's good. Alright, so where is the beginning? Where is the beginning? Okay. Oh yeah, we go that way. Yeah, that's where we go. I really should have actually put a I think we'll head this way. That looks like it's the beginning. Alright. We've got to do the same for the other sides. There is a method to my madness. Oh god, we are running out. This is costing us though. It is costing us health wise. Oh, the Henry's outside the door. I'm not letting him in. I'm not being mean. It's just I don't want him all over the computer. Now, bear with me. I just want to check something. Now, I want to see whether this lines up with what we did earlier. Hopefully it lines up with what we did earlier. If it did, then I'm on the right track. Yes, it did. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's very good. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, we need to start seeing whether... Now, what you can do in here is you can type in KAB, and then you get your letters here. Now, A starts at 65. Then it keeps on going up till you get to Z, which is, or Z, which is 90. All right, and you can actually construct the word. If you have too many letters, you can actually get more numbers, but you'll end up getting a whole heap of blocks. You got plenty of blocks here. You won't need to create numbers. But that being said, it does actually create. More of, how do I say this? It creates more of the same number than others. You may not get the same amount of 4s as you do 8s and 9s, for instance. So you need to know that. You need to be prepared for that, because that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Now, what you can do now is if you go into D, you know that D is 68. So what we can do now is we can go into here and we can go 6 and put 8 of those there. And then it was 68, if my memory serves me correctly. Yep. So then you combine them together and then you get this. Alright? Because dirt, as you'll see, you put DIRT in here, and that will get you the dirt that you need. The next thing is we need to get I, which is 73. You can do that, and then you can just add to it like this, like I'm doing right now. Right, it's really essential that we get this right now because we are running low on food. So we are running low on health, so we do need food. The only food we can get right now is apples. So we need to create ourselves some apples. Dirt, R is 82. So 8s and 9s you'll get quite a few of. 4s are the ones you're going to have a problem with. And so I think 3s as well. But you know, it might be just it might be just me. Um, but other people, you know, it might be a totally different thing. But for me, that is something I have noticed, that I don't get as many 4s as I do the other numbers, which is annoying because sometimes you need 4s, especially when you're creating stone. You need 4s, and you need to. The quest asks you to make 64 stone. Now we've got dirt here now, so what we can do is we can put these into here, into our 2x2 crafting grid, and lo and behold, we will get ourselves some dirt. Nice, shiny dirt. If dirt can be shiny. And you can just put that in here, like so. Now don't worry, the only mods at the moment that spawn that I've noticed are phantoms, and apparently pillagers are a thing. I've seen when I was watching Gluck the Duck. Yeah, he had pillagers come along. Another person that you could watch if you want to is actually Dan Rob's Probs. Used to watch him quite a lot. He does a lot of super flat stuff. Now, it does say this is a skyblock, but obviously this is not a skyblock. So, but it's all well and good. You know, it's a thing. It's still good. All right, it's still good. Did we do this side? I can't remember. And I can't walk very fast, so I had to walk very, very slowly. Yeah, we didn't do that side. Okay, so we will need to do that side in a moment or two. But what we might need to do is see whether we can get the next thing, which is life. So 76. So we only need 8. So 8 of each letter, and 6. Now life will get us trees. It will. So 73. Yeah, 7's fine. We really need trees so that we can get some apples, which will get us our health back. We really can't do anything until we get those apples. F is 70. So there we go. And I have played this a little bit today. I did play around with this pack beforehand, so I have played a little bit of it. So that's why I'm looking like I know what I'm doing, because I have played a little bit of it. This does rely on create. To my chagrin, it does rely on create. And as you know, I don't really like create, but there are some things you need to do to get create. So there are some things you need to do in the game. So what did we get there? We got dirt, so there's our thing there. We get some more essence of reality. we can actually now create our oak saplings. So we chuck that in here, like so. We can also get a bed after this if we can, but we have to create a crafting table to do that. So bear with me and we'll do this. Now the good thing is that you can actually do the twerk, and that will grow everything at once. And it's a pretty reliable twerk. But again, remember this is going, and you got to change, I forgot to do this, you got to change from small tunnel to shapeless. Otherwise you're going to end up with trying to make a tunnel. Now there's not a guarantee that you're going to get an apple first go, but hopefully you'll get one pretty soon. Now this does get you that gets you this quest line. It also gets you this here, any one for now, one for later, which is there. So grab that now. All right. Now what you could do now is create yourself a crafting table. All right, like so. You can turn this into a crafting station, and do the thing where it links all of your stuff. I don't like it though, so I'm not going to do that. But if you like that, do it. But I didn't find it really helpful for me, so that's why I didn't do it. So we're going to get a bed. So we need 66, done. We need E, 69, don't laugh, and 68. And if anyone wants to know what B is 6, 7. No, C is 6, 7. Okay, now you have to have the 3x3 crafter to actually get your bed. You can't do it in the 2x2. You've got to have the 3x3. Then you can just sleep. Sleep the sleep of the just. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Wunderbar. Now we need to get some more apples. We didn't get as many. It's very disappointing. We didn't get all of our saplings back. So hopefully we don't keep on getting such diminishing returns. And hopefully we get all of our saplings back and more this time. You don't always get such a little amount of saplings. It just happened this time. And we got our first apple, which is great because we can then eat that apple. Yum, yum, yums. We got another quest line thing in our quest line, which is here. And that was the bed. And I think you get 64 of these essence of reality blocks. I don't know why you need those when you got a whole world here full of them, but hey, that's what you get. And while we're here, I might just make our first lot of chests. So I think we've got enough here for 2 chests. I was actually meaning to get some more, so I need another 16. I was actually meaning to make 2 lots of double chests from this. I'm pretty early in the game. I want to get some drawers set up, one for each number, but right now this is what we're doing. So let's put this down here like this, and then put this on top, and then we'll put the numbers down here, and then we'll put the other stuff in here. Alright, so that's what we're doing. Now we need to get those saplings back though. So we got all of our saplings here, which is unreal. Very good. Very happy with this. And Let's do the twerk. Come on, baby. Let's do the twerk. Now, it's really essential that you get some food sources pretty early, because this bone miner does actually take a lot out of you, and you do get close to death if you don't eat. I haven't died yet in the pack. Oh well, I was playing before, and I left the computer running, or the game running, and I did die to a phantom, but I haven't died of hunger. But that's not to say it's not that it cannot happen, because it actually can. As you know, it's Minecraft. You die if you don't eat. Okay. Right, so you need to really make sure you get a food source. That's why I'm doing this now, so I can get some more apples. I'm not getting very lucky with apples. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. I'm getting quite a few apples here. Quite a few apples. That's pretty good. That's a good bonanza. Alright, so let's eat a couple more. You do get a quest for 8 apples. So at the moment, we are 50% into that. So we need to get another 4 apples to actually get that quest. Now, the next actual thing you need to go for is stone. But you got to do a bit more digging, because you're going to need a lot of 4. You have to get for the quest line. You actually have to have 64 of them. So you need to make sure you have a good number of letters. So I'm actually just doing this so we can get more apples and get our health up, and have some apples as a backup. So how did that look there? Is that still on 55? Yeah, it's still on 50%. So let's get more saplings down. See, I told you you'd get all your saplings back. I was just unlucky in that first attempt where I ended up with 5 of them. I am. Now this does have botany pots in it that you can actually grow your trees in later on, but you have to wait till you get clay. And I think you actually have to do create to get clay, which is quite unfortunate. If I do say so myself, I wish it would have some ex nihilo or ex dior, whatever it's called now. There's another name for it. We haven't done this side, so we have to do this side. It actually shows you up here what you've done, so that's pretty good. So remember, you've got to change it to small tunnel, and then make sure that you actually hit the side and not the top, because if you hit the top, you're going down, 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 and no one wants to go down. It's not a thing to go down. It's not a good thing to go down. Well, not in this game anyway. And don't think I'm being rude, kiddies, because I'm not. Just in case we got any kiddies watching, I'm not being rude. You know how kiddies seem to have a dirty mind about everything. Okay. And adults. Adults too, but okay. Actually, I'm just calling you guys kiddies. Alright. Now, I think we've got the outline, so this is going to be... This is good, okay? It will make sense shortly, what I've done. It will definitely make sense, alright? It doesn't make sense now, but it will make sense later. So let's put all of these in here. There, and see, we really need to get 64 fours. So, we need to keep going. We need to keep planting these as well because we do need to get more, keep on getting apples for the food. You can actually get seeds as well, but that's pointless getting seeds right now, and you can't really get seeds until you get iron, and you can't really. It's not. We're not at a stage right now where you can be where that's a thing. We do need to get our cobblestone first because we do need to make a furnace. Why did that not do? Oh no, I have a funny feeling that I fucked up. Excuse the French. I don't usually swear, but I did stuff up here somehow. Let's try this again. Ah, we're doing it in a small square. It's got to be shapeless. Not like me, because I'm not shapeless, unfortunately. I have a shape. It's called round. Oh, my days. Just want apples, my friend. Why can I not get apples? Well, I have had some apples, but I'm not getting as many as I would like. Which is disappointing, to say the least. Are you grown? Did you grow at the end? Yes. Ah, there's a couple there. Wonderful. I don't want to eat them because I need to get this for my quest. So let's put that in there. And then put our next lot of saplings down. Oh, don't throw the saplings, you dum-dum. Right, let's try this again. Right. Okay. And I got my apples now. That's it. I got that quest. Alright, that is awesome. So we can start eating these apples. And we're going to need to because we are going to have problems. Can I actually make an apple tree? No. Is there an actual apple tree in this game? Let's have a look. Alright, let's go for a sleep. Is there an actual apple tree in this game? Because it would be great if we can actually be guaranteed apples. Right, so let's have a look in here. Apple. No, there's no actual apple sapling or apple tree. Okay, unfortunate, but that's the case. Alright, so let's whack these back down. Like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. Alright, now let's start getting a few more letters, my friends. And remember, you need to change what you're doing. And you need to make sure that you hit this button, the side, and not the top. Alright, so there's that. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And like that. And we're going to expand this middle part. Alright, we're going to expand this middle part. Alright, so there we go. We got some more letters. We still haven't got enough fours though. We need 64 fours because We need, I think O is for O is 64. How do let me check something. Because I want to get all of these letters over the side. But I can't remember how you do this. Is it Shift A? Or is it Control A? Or do you just click A? Ah, look. That's what you do. So I don't have to come back all the time and do this. I can just do this and have it as my favorite in my favorites, which will mean I don't have to search up Kabbalah all the time. It'll be just there. There we go. We don't need the numbers. So we can close that now because that's good. Okay, so what we can now do, so one of them requires, it's not that. Which one requires the 4s? I think it might be T. Yeah, it's T. It's the T that requires the 4s. Now, did we get all sides done here? We did. Alright. So we're now going to trench. That's 3 by 3 on each side. So that's how I want to do it. Eventually, this whole area will be mined out. Then after that, I'm actually going to go downstairs and create some stuff downstairs. Because this goes a fair distance. I don't know exactly how far, but it does go down a little bit. So let's try and get ourselves some more apples here. Okay. And, oh wait, change the shape of it. You need to remember to do that whenever you're changing from doing the tunnel, doing this to, yeah, you just need to change. Keep on making sure you make that change, otherwise you're actually going to be making a mistake down the track when you're doing it. So just got to be really on the ball and make sure you don't make sure you do change the shape of the actual vein miner. Well, we got a few apples out of that, didn't we? We got 3 apples out of that. That's quite good. I can't wait until I get some seeds, though. I really need to be getting those seeds. Because, you know, apples are great, but to actually get the apples, I need to vein mine. Which kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, you need to eat as a result of vein mining. So let's do this again, and we need to turn it into a small tunnel and do this. Do exactly what we did before. Do exactly what we did before on all the sides. And just be careful that you don't go down. Going down is not good in this game, as I said. And it's not because you're going to end up in lava, it's just that you're going to end up in a deep pit. And you will die. How do I know this? Because I've done it. Okay, so there's our pit expanding, our trench expanding, which is good. Now we still need to keep going because we still have not hit for 20. We still haven't hit 64 for the 4s, so we still need to keep on mining so that we can get our 64s. I don't know why it does this, why it's all out of whack. You know, you would think it's 0, 1, 2, 3, but it's not. I don't know why. I do not know why. But I will plant some more trees and try and get some more apples. Now, it's good we're doing this because we can actually get a whole heap of we got a lot of wood logs, so we can actually get, once we do get the furnace, we can actually make up charcoal quite easily because we're going to have a lot of wood to actually do that. Now again, change it to shapeless. See, this is it, because you just don't always get your apples, and that's very problematic. Very problematic that I've never seen a pack that's so intensive into when you're vein mining. But especially early game. Well, we got a few more apples. That's great. We got a fair few apples out of that. That's awesome. 6 apples out of that. And we're going to eat everything. We're going to need every single one of them too. Down the track, because we need to keep on getting more letters so that we can actually get ourselves our stone. We need to get another half a stack of for the 4s. So remember to change this so it's small tunnel, and then like this. Oh wait, and really make sure that you outline it. If only one is outlined, then that means, if it's like this, that means you're going to go down. Though going down. I know I keep on saying this because I'm speaking from experience. I did it earlier when I was playing this a few times. So you really got to keep your wits about you. Okay, so see this? That means we've actually done too much. G'day Marge Britt Peterson, how are you? Oh, this is not good. Let's get ourselves some apples. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, alright, calm down. See, the problem is the thing about this game is you actually have to do exactly what I'm doing. But when you do it, you actually lose your life. You lose your life force. And as you can see, we didn't quite mine all of this out because we got very hungry. So that's okay, because that's why we did the outsides like that. That's why we did this, so that we only mine until the end here. So this is 5 by 5 here. This is 5. And I think the other side is 4. Yeah, this is 5. Yeah. Okay, so let's be careful, people. Let's be very, very careful. We just need to keep going. We need to keep slogging, because we still need 12. We still need 12. We still need 12 4s. This is very annoying. Very annoying. I think we should sleep, because phantoms, like I said, phantoms still spawn in this game. And thank you for the 2 likes, people. Much appreciated. Thank you. Oh, and thank you to Shivachella for the subscription, by the way. Really happy to have you on board. Okay, so let's chuck these in here. Right, and let's do some more of this. So remember, change your thing. Always do that before you start mining. Otherwise, you're going to stuff yourself up. Alright, we should really get some apples into us before we do the rest there. And we're going to run out of space in this chest before we even get 64 4s. Alright, let's do this. Now, oh, wait. Wait, change it. There. Now you could say, you know, tag, why you're not making a pickaxe? Well, because a wooden pickaxe only lasts once. So it's just may as well just use your hands. That get us a few more saplings than we did before. Only got one apple though out of all of that. Oh, we got another one hiding here. Okay, let's put these down. Eat these 3 apples. Then we can do the rest. How much is this? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we did that side. Wait, did we do this side? Where's the center? Wait. Where's the center? Is this the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I didn't think we did that all, but anyway, let's 1, 2, 3. It's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, it's going to be 9. Okay. Alright, that's okay. Let's eat these apples. I reckon we just should... Trashmancer! Yes, I'm a bald dude. Please don't hate me. Apparently it suits me. Well, if my kids are to be believed, apparently it suits me. And the teachers that I work with said it suits me too. So I don't know. I don't know whether to believe them, but, you know. And it's so long since I've seen you, buddy. It's so great to see you there. We're looking for 4s. Have you got any 4s? Okay, so is that 9? I don't know. Let's just focus on one side and then go one corner and then just do this. Pretty soon we'll finish off the whole lot. We'll have the whole lot mined out. So let's just focus on one corner like this. And hopefully we get some 4s. Or we got enough 4s now. Now we can make stone. Okay, so now did that that didn't get our food. Okay, so first things first, we need stone, which is 83. So we got a few 8s, don't we? 8. Oh no, we need 64 of them. So 8 and thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Trying to sound like Elvis there. That was a fail. 83 turns into an S. So 64 S's. Then we need the T's, which are 84. So we need some more 8s. And we need the 4s. And we just do this, and that will turn into S's, into T's. The next one is O, which is 79. So we've got enough of those and those. So let's whack these in there. There we go. And the next one should be 75. So 7 and 5. So 75. No, wait. How did I stuff that up? 78. Okay. We'll get rid of them. That's 78. We've got a fair few 8s. No, that's 78. Got to make sure you do this correctly. Otherwise, you end up stuffed. Last but not least, what did we do there? What was that? Oh, that was this one. We got this. Make iron ore. Even though we haven't made iron ore yet. But we can make iron ore in that manner. We just need to get our ease now, which is 69. Quit giggling. I'm hearing giggling. None of that. Trash man, sir. Are you giggling? G'day, Orange Juicy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Let's get some stone. How cool is this? No mining. You just do this to get your stone. Like that. S-T-O-N-E. Like that. How bizarre is this? And thank you for the 3 likes. I've never seen anything like this before. It's like, wow. This beats sifting any day. But you do end up getting very hungry when you're doing all of that, all of this, like this. Now, I do need 3 more of each, so we need 3 more S's, so 83. So 3 more of those. There's a reason why I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 83. ST, that's 84. So 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Oh, got just enough. We really... 4s are really difficult to get. S-T-O-N-E. Stone. No, that's Q. 79. 7. And 9. Uploading the previous series. What do you mean uploading the previous series, mate? Thank you for the 4 likes, people. It's going to be amazing. Last night we got 9 likes. Wasn't that awesome? I don't know what you mean by uploading the previous series, because I upload everything I've created. Or do you mean on my previous channel? Display? Am I going to continue? The 2 skyblock packs that I'm playing, I am going to continue. I'm playing one each day. So it's alternate days I'm going to be playing it. So last night we played last night we were playing Project Infinity. Tonight we're playing Kabbalah Block, and then tomorrow it will be Mystical Block. So three series going at a time. So we need 7s and 8s. There's a reason for this, guys. Let's just sleep. There is a reason why we're doing this. Definitely a reason why we're doing this. So let's do this 7 and 8, which is this stuff, and the next one is 69. I know we had Trashmancer giggling at that before. That's who I was telling to stop giggling. I could hear him giggling through the screen at that. Wait, where's my 9? Alright, and then we'll put that 9 back there because we only did 3 69s. I'm not giggling, I'm not giggling, I'm not giggling, I'm not smiling. Anyone who thinks I'm smiling is imagining things. You just need to be able to spell in this game. Don't worry. Is it just going to be a VOD? VOD? VOD. You'll need to enlighten me, Orange Juicy. You'll need to enlighten me. I'm not sure what you mean by VOD. I only stream, if that's what you mean. VOD. VOD. Video diary? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I'm going to be honest, I'm a bit confused. Okay, so we need to make a wooden pickaxe, and we also need to make a need to make a wooden pickaxe, then we need to make a stone pickaxe. That's why I got those 3 pieces of stone there. So there's our wooden pickaxe, and then there is our 3 pieces of cobblestone, like so. Alright, 3 pieces of cobblestone, and then we can now make our stone pickaxe, which is a quest here. There. Then it wants us to get 64 cobblestone. Also wants us to make a furnace and then a wooden hopper. So it wants us to make a wooden hopper. Make sure to attach these to the top of the furnace. Put chests on the top of each, and send the output to a chest. I recommend crafting some charcoal first, and when we get iron ore, I recommend cooking up no more than 5 iron ingots in this, then never again with the iron ore. Why? I don't understand why it's saying why that you don't need to, but anyway. There must be another reason. Maybe that's create. Maybe create, then that's when you use create. But anyway. Now we've got our... So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this down. Then we're going to mine it. You right there? Dum-dum. Seriously, make that mistake. Go ahead. I don't think you can compress this like you can compress in Mystical Block, or because it doesn't have X Nilo in this pack. So you just limited to doing what you're doing right now, which is, if memory serves, is this going to work like this. Now you can make a cobblestone generator, but it's the manual one that you need to make. the one where you actually physically stand there and mine it, which is unfortunate, but that's a thing. Now, there we go. Done. Okay, so there's our 64 cobblestone. We will now make our furnace like it asks us to. Okay, let's start with a video by Dan Rob's Probs. Okay, honestly, you can make any kind of gen you want, but his is great. It allows you to easily mine 5 cobble at a time, but you know you could extend that out to 64, which means that you can use the full small tunnel mining to your advantage. A pattern for you where L is lava and W is water, and K is the essence of reality. In column 1, mine that out, and that will be lava. Place lava at row C, column 1. I'm going to have to, unfortunately. Do you like create? Because you might need to help me. Column 3 needs to be dug out 3 deep. And column 4, 1 deep. Oh my god, this is just confusing. Place your water source blocks in each column 4. Mine out column 3. And column 3 needs to be dug out 3 deep. Now mine out. Oh my days. Yeah. That's just doing my head in. Sorry, that's doing my head in. That's so much more complicated than it needs to be. What he's saying there is just so much more complicated than it needs to be. Yes, I have watched Dan Rob's Probs video on that. And yes, it works. What he did is actually really good. Now what we'll do is we will make our 3. We're just going through these quests. We are. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make ourselves. So we'll put this furnace down. We'll put this furnace down here. And we're going to start cooking up ourselves some charcoal. So like that. And then one of these in here. Then we've got quite a bit of wood here that we can turn into logs here that we can turn into charcoal, no problems. Now what we have to do is we now have to make our wooden hoppers. Now these are interesting, very interesting. So what you do is you make yourself your 3 chests. So 1, 2. Actually, let's do this, and let's get 1, 2, and 3. Get rid of these, and then put these in here, like so, like this, and then balance that out, and then you've got your 3 wooden hoppers. All right, and you've got to do voodoo or something. Alright, it's telling you to do that with the mining, with the thing, but you want to get 16. Okay, go ahead and mine it all and smelt no more than 5 in the furnace. Then smelt 3. Then you can double your rest. You can double in the blast furnace. Well, that's good. Okay. I'm not using the wooden hoppers for that, to be honest. I'm just going to... We're going to have to look at getting iron. So we need to make 16 iron. Okay. 16 iron ore is the next thing, I think, if memory serves me correctly. So 16 iron ore. So we need to get iron. We might need to do some more of this first, because We haven't done any of this for a while, and we're going to need N. We do need some more letters, numbers. Has anyone played this pack before, out of curiosity? It's a different thing. It definitely is different. Alright. I actually really love it, like it. I think it's an awesome idea. What is that? Are they S's or 5s? Okay. Now, we need to sleep. We also need to eat some apples because we've been doing a bit of vein mining, which is really, like those of you who are coming along now, really depletes your hunger bar in this game. This is why we really need to look at getting ourselves some, we really need to look at getting ourselves the iron pretty soon so we can make some iron buckets. So the first thing we need is we need iron, which we need the I, which is 73. So 7. Yep, 7 and 3. Right, so let's get that done. 73. There, iron. There, put that there. Now, next one is R. So 88 and 2. So break this up. 82. There we go. Put that in there. 8 and 2. Don't know why we're going here, because we can do this in our 4x4, in our 2x2. So I don't know why we're moving from where we are. So the next one is O, and that's 79. I don't know whether I'm going to remember these one day, just remember all of these. But you don't need to do this for the whole pack. And what was the other one? 79. Okay. So 79. Then just do it here. I don't need to run backwards and forwards to that chest when I can do it here. Iron, or so we need N now. N is 78. You doing there? Get back in there. 78. So just very fiddly, but it's a great way of actually getting your resources, to be honest. Great way of getting your resources. All you need to get is all you need to do is get all these numbers, and then Bob's your uncle. So that was 79, wasn't it? Okay, let's try this. Hopefully this is correct. 79 gets you more O's. And then you've got to divide that like that. Then you need some more R's. And R's are 82. Where's my 2's? Where's my number 2's? Oh, whoops. We don't want to talk about number 2's, do we? 16 and 16. Just make sure you do that. And then one more, which is the E's. And E's are 69. I'm not giggling. No one can accuse me of giggling about this. $69. Done. Now, what we do is, now we do need to go over here and we just put this all into the crafting table, like so, in this order. Then we have ourselves iron ore. 16 pieces of iron ore. There. Isn't that awesome? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to break our... Now, do we need to do that though? We need to just cook that up. Now, how do we go here? That gets us our iron ore, gets us more essence of reality, which really I would prefer. I would prefer, to be honest, I would prefer feel free to outfit yourself with iron gear. I don't think I want to outfit myself with iron gear. I want to use the iron to get to the mining dimension, to be honest. That's what I want to do. So while this is cooking up, we'll put this in here for now. No, we'll put this in here for now, and we'll do some more mining. Can we use our pickaxes? Can we use our pickaxes? No, that's really expensive. Really expensive doing that. Not looking forward to create, my friends. Not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to create. But I think you need to play it to use create in this pack. It's a no-brainer. So, what is a blast furnace? Does a blast furnace need iron? Oh, okay. It does need iron. Right, that's fine. But apparently a blast furnace will double our ores. We'll see. We shall soon see. Alright. I think we might just try and get a bit more here. I'm conscious that we're running out of space in our storage. Why did that do that? Not sure why that did that. But we're clearing up quite a space here. We are. Quite a bit of space. Now, we actually can get water and lava using this system. And I have to look at Dan Rob Prob's video in between episodes to see what we need to do. I think we're going to do we're going to get our 3 pieces of stone there, and we're going to turn that into smooth stone. We will do that. That's all. Just takes its time. I'm so used to iron furnaces that are like that. These are like so slow, it's like a snail. Like a snail. Then after this, I think we do need to get into the quests, into the create line, which not really my looking forward to. So if you go after this, the next thing is create, and you've got to do all of these things here. Place a furnace down. I've done that. Place the ore into the world. Okay, let's do that. We need to place the ore into the world. like that. That gets us our quest. Then we have to do this. There. Now, when you ore doubling, does it have to be raw iron ore? And like a certain bald-headed cartoonist might say, raw iron ore. Okay. Cartoon, not cartoonist. I think we might be talking about that yellow dude, who is named after the poet. Do you know who I'm talking about, people? I hope you do. Like, make at least 4 andesite. I think andesite is, you got to make andesite using spelling andesite. So there's our smooth stone. Now we'll get our 5 iron ingots. Is it really 5? For a blast furnace? That's very expensive. Alright, that's what it says. Alright, so let's put that in here. It's very expensive. Maybe we'll cut down some more trees. Get some more apples. Right. Pretty soon we're going to be able to get ourselves some... Pretty soon we're going to be able to get ourselves some water. And then we can make ourselves a farm. Because we can get seeds by using the letters, which will be great. Then put that in here, like so. Now, how are we going? Did we get our iron? We got our iron. We're going to mine this up, like so. Very good. Then we're going to get ourselves a sleep. We're going to have a sleep, which is always a great thing to do in Minecraft, especially with phantoms. You don't want to be messing around with phantoms if you can help it. Oh, can we get into that already? Ah. You get the Philosopher's Stone. Wait. That's a quest. Ah. You have accumulated a vast number of items and... Ah, wait. You've got to visit all of these dimensions. Ah. Okay, that's interesting. I can't remember seeing this in the videos that I've been watching, but doesn't mean it isn't a thing. So let's now use our resources to get this blast furnace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... So there's our iron. Like so. Then our furnace, like that. Alright, and then whack that down, like so. There's our last quest of on this here. There are a few more here that we can do, but I don't know how essential that is right now. We will need to do obsidian, but that was where we're going to need to create. Now, question is, the question I have, uh-oh, do you see those guys? Just mind your own business. Don't come anywhere near me. Just keep walking. Keep walking. You see nothing. Now, what I'm thinking is, do we have to break these first? Or can we chuck them straight in? I'm going to break them first. I am. And just break them first. I could use the use that. There we go. And then we'll chuck these into the furnace. And if it's doubling time, we should get ourselves, we should then get ourselves 22 iron nuggets. So if this works the way they say it will, we should get 22 iron nuggets. So we'll see. Let's have a look. Or iron ingots, I should say. Oh yes, it is doubling up. That is fantastic. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to get the word water. So we need to get the letters for water. So, wait, W is 87. Wait, let's do it here. No, we can't do it there. 87, 1 and 2. And just do it here. 87. Then water is 66, 65. 65. So 65. Don't know why that did that twice. There we go. And then chuck that in there. Then we need a T, which is 84. 1 and 2. There we go. Let's do that. 84. Like so. Then we need an E, which is 69. Why do I remember that? Why do I remember that, guys? Okay. And then R is, wait, oh, R is 82. G'day Tower, how you going, buddy? Definitely long time no see. Great to have you here. And there's water. Now that we've got our iron all done, we can now make up our our buckets. I think we only need to make one bucket. I don't know whether this expends the water, whether this eats the bucket. So let's have a look. So this should give us our water. And like that. Wait. Oh, wait. I have got it. It's got to be down here. So there's our water bucket. Wonderful. I think we should put this... Hey Flint Jack, how you going? Welcome to the stream. I think we need more dirt. Now that I think about this, I think we need more dirt. Because that's all the dirt we have. And that we're using for our trees. So, let me get some more dirt. Thank you so much. I don't know. Thank you. I wouldn't think of it as awesome, but thank you so much. It's much appreciated to get such amazing feedback. So let's get ourselves some dirt. So next is 7. Wait. Oh wait. You got to turn it in 68. 68. When I'm 68. No, it doesn't work, does it? Does not work. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 68? No, it doesn't work. Does not work, my friends. 73. And the threes have it. There we go, 73. It's very repetitive at the beginning, but hey, it's just the same as every mod pack that you play. There is always that element of repetition, but this is a different. This is so totally different. I've never actually seen this before in any mod pack, and I think this is like, or it's just awesome. It's awesome. Um, it's amazing idea, and I'm glad I actually came across this mod pack. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah, you could get crazy fast with this. Like I'm already up to iron, and I didn't even have to mine it. Um, it's just this part here that's just a repetitive part. There is a way of getting dirt later on down the track. I have taken the liberty of actually adding a couple of mods in here that to me are essential, um, and will help me later on in the game. Um, Now, I'm not sure whether that, if you're playing, as if you're streaming, whether that's really kosher, but you know what? It's must, it is what it is. I wanted mystical agriculture in here. I thought, I've gotten so used to mystical agriculture being in most of the packs I use, that I did that. That's what I did. So can we do the dirt in this, or do we have to do it in the 4x4? We can do it in this. Okay. People, if you don't mind, I am going to go out for a quick, I'm going to have a quick break, in this, and we will be back. We definitely will be back shortly. How do I do this? 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3 there. 2, 3. Yeah, that works. And then like this. Then like this. Then the rest. Oh, we need some more dirt. We're going to need about... We're going to need 4 more dirt to do this. 4 more dirt. Okay, and then we can plant some seeds. Let's go for a smoke. We'll be back. And let me know what you think of this pack so far, people. Leave a comment. Chuck a comment in the chat. Chuck a comment in the chat. Even if you're too shy to speak, leave a like. But that'd be awesome. It's always a great way of showing appreciation of people's work if you could do that. We'll be back. Don't fret. We will be back, and we will get. Don't know why that's like that. Why am I hungry? Okay, we're going to put that on pause, and then we'll be back. All right. See you shortly. Yes, all right. All right, so we are back, ready to roll. So let's get cracking. We've got a few things we want to do now. Okay, so now that we've got this set up, oh no, we got to get 4 more dirt. So 4 more dirt. So dirt is D is 68. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then E is no I. Okay, no, D is 69. Why did I not forget? Why did I forget that? D is 69. All right. No, E was 69. D was 68. Right, so let's get 4 of those. Right, so D-I-R-T. Dirty. I is 73. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 73, like that. Done. Perfect. Next one is R. Is 82. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 82. So T would be 84. We need to get some more of that because we will need to get some more numbers because we need to spell andesite, and andesite has a T in it as far as I know. There we go. Then let's put this here. Now water is 87. W 87. 87. So put that in there. I don't know why I'm doing this like that because I don't need to. Water. Okay. Then A is 60. A is 66, isn't it? 65. I always forget that. 65. Um, 65. So the then 84. It's funny that you start remembering these, isn't it? You do. Especially when you're using the same ones over and over again. E is 70. No, wait. Oh, E is 69. Keep on forgetting that. Why? Why? I don't know why I keep on forgetting that. Then R is 82. There we go. There. And then we put that in here like so. And then put the bucket here. Then that's 82. Sorry, that's that. Now, that's our unlimited water supply. Wonderful. Can we move this now? Wait, have we shaped that though? Yeah, that's shapeless. Alright, so get all of this crap like that. Okay. Right, now we need to get seeds. So we only need one seed, because then I'm pretty sure if we get one seed that it will multiply. So let's go in here and we need S. Is it, oh wait. Is it seed or seeds? It's seeds. So S is 683. We need that twice. 1, 2. No, wait. Seeds is 83. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Right. So seeds. Then 69 twice. Double 69. And then D is 68. It's got to be 68. If E is 69, then that should be 68. There we go, seeds. Alright, so whack that in here like this. And then go like that. And like that. And there you go. Now we need to make ourselves a hoe. So let's grab that. So we need 2 of these. Like that. There we go. Done. Awesome. Now, so let's put this here and plant these. Now, will these can you twerk? Can you twerk for these to grow? That is the question. Yes, they will. Ah, and we got more seeds. Okay, that's good. So we don't need to, we just keep on doing this and then we can get this whole area seeded up. Planted. So then we got a whole heap of bread which will help us in our endeavors. So we now have 60, we now have another 3 seeds. Now, can you vein mine? I don't know whether you can vein mine that, so let's not even bother. Let's just use our thing on the whole lot here, like so, and then plant all of these seeds. Then let's do this. Can we do this? Yes, but we had to reseed everything. Oh, wait, no. We didn't have to reseed. We got these seeds left over. Now, I'm wondering whether we can actually make compost with this. Perfect. Now we don't have to rely on the unreliability of apples, and we can make ourselves some bread. Which is that like that? Yep, it's like that. And then just make as much bread as we can. Now, does this have toast in it? No, it does not. Does not have toast. That's okay. That's not a problem. Okay, so let's eat some of this bread and we're going to have to sleep. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves our lava bucket. Lava is done the same way as water. So let's do this. So we need L, which I haven't done before. L is 76, so 7 and 6, like that, and then, so like that, there we go. Then we need A, which is, always, I keep on forgetting what A is, 1, 2, we need to do this twice as you know, 1, 2, so get that sorted out, and then we just need the V, which should be 85. No, 86. 86. There we go. And then let's make our lava. Now it's the same way, if memory serves me correctly. If you go like, wait, let's make sure we got this right. So lava bucket. Lava bucket is LAVA, and then the bucket down here, like so. Perfect. Now, where are we going to put our cobblestone? I'm going to put it in this area here, because this is our cleared out area. So we're going to do 5 by 5 here. We're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I did look at Dan Rob's Prov's video, like it told me to, while we were on break. So that's like that. Then what we need to do is we need to make this as 2 deep. 2 deep here. Alright. There's a reason why that needs to be 2 deep. You all know why. Because you've all played Minecraft. You've all made a cobblestone generator. Now, now we can do this, right? Now, what I want to do is I've got to work out how to do this without dying of lava damage. Oh, I can do this, and I can, wait, can we just grab some of these? Right, just grab some of these, because then we can fill this out back up. So let's do this. Now we've got to go down here, and underneath here what we need to do is we need to put ourselves our hoppers, our wooden hoppers. Right, so let's do that. Now we got to make we need to make another 2 wooden hoppers. We've already got 3. We then need to make another lot. So I think we'll turn this into into this. We should also make ourselves some more charcoal, because we still got a fair bit of wood here. So let's make ourselves some more charcoal. Hopefully that doubles. No, you can't make charcoal in a blast furnace? Is that what it's trying to tell us? Do we have to make another... Oh, we have to make another furnace. Okay. That's annoying. I guess that's a thing. So let's make ourselves a furnace, because we can't do what we wanted to do there. So we'll put the furnace up top. So we'll make the charcoal in the furnace here, like that. Alright, now we then need to make ourselves 2 more chests. Then we need to make ourselves our wooden hoppers. So we're making 2 wooden hoppers, like that. Now, what is a drawer? A 1x1 drawer is the same as other recipes, so that's okay. So let's do this, like so. Then we do this. So I think this might actually get us a quest as well. If no, it doesn't get us a quest. Why doesn't it get us a quest? Is there a reason why that doesn't get us a quest? Oh, this is increased. Has it? We need kelp. Okay. Blam blam? What's that? Oh, that gets us guns. We've got guns in here, people. That'd be good. Oh, this will get us kelp. Oh, you get the kelp from the mining dimension. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Andesite alloy. Millstone. Make some dirt for all sorts of seeds. Okay. Cogwheel. This is where I hate... Anyway, we'll work it out. We shall work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Alright. Now, we got these. So let's put these down. Wait, like this. Right. So, like that. And then put this down here. Then, like this. Then, like that. Like this. There we go. Then put the next one down. We won't let me. Like that. Like that. No, wait. You need to put this down first. And then this. And then this should feed into here. And then there you go. Did that work? Hopefully that works. Then we just need to get our water. Now you've got to fill this up all the way. So you've got to fill up all 4 of these. Now is that going to work? I do hope it's going to work. I just followed Dan Rob's Prob's video, so it should work. If it doesn't, I will just cry. Like a baby. And last but not least, oh wait, you didn't do that, did you? You did. Okay, we'll have to fix that up. Then place this down here. There we go. Now, if this all works properly, we should then be able to use our pickaxe on this, and we should have our cobblestone generator. Now, bearing in mind, it's been a while since I've made a cobblestone generator, so we'll see how we go. Right, so if we now, the problem is that these are going to end up in the hoppers. So let's just get rid of these for a minute, then just clear out these hoppers. Crap. How do you get into the hopper? Alright, okay, so let's put this back down. Right, so let's see whether this works. Okay, that should be feeding into that. So, yep. Okay, so it's not feeding into the drawer. Why is it not feeding into the drawer? That is the question. Do I have to... Let's put this in here. Okay, so it's not feeding into this drawer. That is problematic. Let's try a chest. Let's sleep and let's try a chest. Something is wrong with what we've done. I don't know. Maybe it's because... Okay, how do we... Can we go into these and see? Yes, that is the problem. No, that's working now. Yep, that works. That works. Right. Is that working yet? Wait. Okay, so... Now, let's put this back down here. Now, if this is working properly, we should see... the number increasing. That's only got 51. Okay, so maybe one of these hoppers are not feeding correctly. Or does that need to be up to 64? Does that need to get to 64 first before it moves on? Okay. Alright, I think I want to put a trapdoor on that. I need to make another pickaxe because that died. So let's do that. Alright, so let's make ourselves another pickaxe. Right, and then... Yeah, this is... I think there's something wrong with what we've done. Well, that went into the lava. Yeah, this, I think it's not... Don't know what I've done, but it's not... That's fine. Unless it's because you need to get all of them filled up first. So let's keep on going, and then hopefully we'll start to see some growth in here. Still only 51. Right, let's have a look. See whether this is how this is going. So this one is 64, 64, 64, 18. This one is 0, this one is 0. So we just need to keep on going. So what if we put that in there? Whoops, doesn't like me being down there for too long. Fair enough. Ah, another one gone. Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm going to get you to another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. Still not filling up. How are we going here? That's at 21. Right. Wait a second, people. Oh, nothing important. I thought there was a message, but it's not. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so that, I don't think the chest, I don't think that this, maybe if we get a chest and see how that goes, maybe that's what we need is a chest. So we'll make a chest. What we need to do is we need to eat some bread. So we'll make a chest and see whether a chest works better than a drawer. So does that feed into there though? That's the thing, does that feed into it? I don't know. Something is not working with it. So I don't know why. Do I have to put the chest down first? Not sure. Let's put this back down and see whether this starts working sooner or later. Okay. Okay, these are all filled up. Surely if this was working properly, these should feed through to the actual chest. I didn't see whether it worked for Dan, Robs. I've got an idea. I have an idea. It will mean that we have to go back down here again. Okay, so right now, can we? Right. Let me try something. And the interweb is playing up. I don't know why, because it says that I've got, it's very strange. Come on! I'm gonna die. Now, if I chuck... Let's put this, all of this in here. I'm just trying to make this work, but... It wants to be problematic. And why is the internet playing up? Is it playing up for everybody else, or is it just is it the stream, or is it? I don't know. Really don't know, guys. Now let's get this plugged up. Now I've done cobblestone generators that work the way that I'm doing it now. So I don't know what I've done for it not to actually feed through. Because I was hitting shift. Yeah, we've still got a problem. Why is that? There's got a wheel of death on my stream here. Wait, what do you mean, encoder? Okay, so that's working. That's fine. Okay, so that's fine. Don't know what was the problem before. Anyway, let's try this again and see whether it works. Then we got to start going into create, which I'm not really too fond of, but we have to do what we have to do. So now that's feeding through. It is working now. It was the way I set it up, but now it's working. So now we've got a working cobblestone generator. It just needed a bit of finagling, and then we've got it working. Perfect. Alright, so that's that done. Now we need to eat some food. Alright, so next thing is we need to make, the next thing is to go, for us to go, and we need to make some ingot, some iron nuggets. So we're going to put that in there. That is a quest that we need to do to make nuggets. So there we go. Then, so that's our quest done. Then we have to, we've done that. We need to get make at least 4 andesites. Eventually, it says 4, but here's 3. Isn't that weird? Okay, so andesite, I think you need to do it the same way that we've been doing it with everything else, and it's the way it's spelt. So we need to get 3 A's, so 6. We need to get 6 A's. 8 A's, because we need 8 of them. Okay. So 66. No, that's B. Ugh. Try this again. And 65. There we go. Can we put everything else away that we don't need? 65 will get us 4 A's. Well, we only needed 4 A's, not 8 A's. Okay. We'll use that down the track. 4 N's. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then N 78. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 and 8. So that's andesite. 65. No, 68. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. E. There we go. Andesite. So we're going to need 8 of the E's. So 69. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to need the same of the 9s. So we need, because there's 2 E's in andesite. Why am I telling you this? You know this, guys. You know this. So there we go. So let's put that one there. Now we need S. 83. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. So, and there's sites. I need an I. It is very, this part is like, and then I forget 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I 73. Done. And then just the T now, which is 84. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got our letters for our andesites all ready. So then we can put these into the crafting grid like this. What? And didn't I spell it correctly? Thought I spelled it correctly. Ah, there's the problem. There we go. Done. Now that should get us 4 pieces of andesite, which is what we needed to do for our quest. Then we need to get the andesite alloy, which is... What is andesite alloy? Andesite alloy. Wait, is andesite alloy? Wait. Andesite alloy is... it's the nuggets with the iron. Oh, that's expensive though, isn't it? That is very expensive. That's only going to get us 1. Wow. That's it. Right, are they going to give me more of that? No, they're not. Okay. So, andesite, that's a shaft. You've gotten a shaft. Well, you've gotten 8 of them. That's a lot of reading there. So we need to make it... I'm getting sick and tired of that it's not showing us the recipes that we need. So a shaft is 2 andesite. So we got to make more andesite alloy after this, don't we? Okay, so that's good. Now we need to get stripped log. Right click that log to strip it. Okay, so we need we need to use an axe, I guess. Yeah, we're going to need to use an axe to do that. So let's get ourselves a picker, an axe. I'm pretty sure it's an axe that will do it. I may be wrong though. Yep. That's it. Now, we've done that. We need to sleep. Now, what's the next thing we need to do? We need to, I guess, put it all together. So, an observation. Right click the alloy to the strip log. You can now chop it up. Cogwheel. See, right, cogwheel. Hold W to ponder. Ah, that makes sense. That's a good idea. So I think, so now, so a cogwheel. A cogwheel is, okay. So we just need that. So one of these and a plank will get us a cogwheel. There we go. That's a quest. Now, observation. Wait. What is... Oh, wait. Do we need some more andesite? With alloy... we do need to get some more andesite. Okay. That's annoying. Because it took me so long to get andesite. One might not be enough. Okay. We need that to get this. 40 powdered obsidian. So we can get to the mining dimension. All of this. So then we got to bloody power. Then we got to work out how to power the millstone. We need to make a water wheel. We need to make a small water wheel to do all of that. Which it doesn't tell me to do right now, does it? You put the cogwheel above the casing, and that above the stone block in a 3. This will show me how to do it, surely. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that would be... Okay, throw or insert items. Oh wow, what's all of this crap? Yeah, okay. I hate create. I'm sorry, but I do. I don't mean to offend anyone who likes it, but I don't. I have an idea. I think I'm going to move my bed. Then I'm going to turn this into a crafting station. And then turn that into a crafting station. That should help us with getting all of the things that we need. So we want, say if we were, yeah, that will work. So let's put all of this away for now. And then get ourselves some more andesite. So we want N. Wait, why isn't that working? See, this is the problem that I found before. When you've got it linked, it doesn't actually work. So 78. So we want, and then 78. It's very problematic when you can't, when this is working, when this does this. Very problematic. So that's andesite. So then we want D, which is 68. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Then we need an E, which is 69. This is marginally better than what we were doing before, but we still need to, we can't, for some reason it won't do what it's supposed to do. And their site, it's 83, 83, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's that. Then I need I, which is 73. Like that. Then a T, that's 84. T is 84. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least is another E. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Then split that up. Then we need to put that in there. Then we need to make some more alloy, which is the iron nuggets with the andesite. There we go. Now we need to get ourselves some more nuggets and make ourselves some more andesite alloy. Then we need that oak strip log, and then whack the alloy on there. That turns it into that. And then we can make the millstone. The millstone, okay. Right, so let's break this. We need an axe or a pickaxe. So to make the millstone needs, okay, so all of the stuff that we got, so we need cobblestone, piece of cobblestone, then we need that cog, then that will make the millstone. So like this. There's our, wait, we did exactly the same thing, didn't we? Oh, it's got to be, is that got to be stone cooked in a furnace or something? So let's get a small piece of that. Maybe we need to cook up the that. Wait. Maybe we need to cook this up and turn it into stone. That might be the option. Why is that not working? I don't understand why this blast furnace is not working. Can it only be used on ingots? You can't use it on stone? That's stupid. Right, now let's try it. Let's put this back in here, and then maybe this will work. Millstone, excellent. Ah, so there's that quest. Then we got to get all of the things together to actually make the millstone. That's problematic in itself. Now put the cogwheel above the casing. You got a millstone. While you can run this with a hand crank, I recommend a water wheel and some cogs. Watch episode 2 of my Let's Play to see what I mean. Okay, so a water wheel and 2 cogs. Now, what do I need for a water wheel? I don't want a huge water wheel, I just want a normal water wheel. Okay, so that's doable. That is doable. Okay, so let's try that. We could probably put it here. This could have a dual purpose. Possibly. So we need some planks. What's this? Oh yeah. Get us some more. I don't want all of this. I really don't want all of this. Why do we need all of that crap? Because we got it surrounding us. It makes no sense. I'm not criticizing the pack at all, but it just makes no sense. Right. Let's get ourselves some more shafts. And we need to surround this to make the water wheel. Like so. Now, if we put the water wheel down here... No. That's not going to work, or is it? Can we... Wait. Do we sup up there? Yep, we need to get that water back. That's good. Okay. So we can't use that for the water wheel. Alright. Well, that's problematic. That's annoying is what it is. So maybe we need to put it down in another spot like this. Put it down here. Like so. And then get our water. Grab some water. Yeah. Then you get the... You put that down, and then I guess you get a cog. Another cog wheel. Right, so you get another cogwheel, make another cogwheel, which is just this, isn't it? Yeah. So if we put this down here, shouldn't that work? Now if we put any cobble in there, we put some cobble in here. Let's just put one piece in and see what happens. No. No. You've got to feed the cobblestone into a thing, don't you? Alright, so if I make myself another wooden hopper, but I think we need to sleep first. Make another wooden hopper, then we should be able to work this. Okay, so let's grab this off there and then put all of that in there. Then make ourselves another wooden hopper, like so. Put the wooden hopper, the chest there, Now if we put this on top, then we feed, so put that here, right, then put the cobblestone inside it. That should work, shouldn't it? You would think. Alright, so that's grinding now. And where is everything coming out? Oh, that's... Ah, see, there we go. So that worked. That's not a lot, though. Not a lot of stuff. Now, can we actually now get a wooden hopper underneath and then feed it into a chest? Doesn't hurt to find out, does it? So let's make ourselves 2 more chests. Like so. Then make 1 more wooden hopper. Wait. 1 more wooden hopper. Doing it the proper way of making a wooden hopper. There we go. Now, I'm gonna have to maybe move this quickly for a minute, so I can actually put. Wait. Is that gonna work? No, it's not. Wait. Put this back down. No. Okay, I've got to fix this up again now. So move that. Put that back down, I guess. Wait, that should be... I should be able to put this wooden hopper down, surely. And then put the chest in here. Like so. And where is my millstone? Ah, there it is. Thought I lost my millstone, and I thought I had to make another one. And the crank is here. There we go. Now everything should feed into there. Let's try this now and see what will happen. Let's put these into the chest here, into the hopper here, like so, and see whether it feeds into this chest. It's feeding into the hopper, but not into the chest. Okay. Right, we're going to have to destroy this again. And try this again. I think I've got to put it in. I've got to put the hopper in after I put the chest in. Alright, so now what you need to do is you need to put the, from what I've noticed, that needs to feed in, like the chest needs to be down first. I think if I do it like that, that should work. Put that back in there and then put the cobblestone back in here, and then let's see whether this works. Still doesn't seem to be working, does it? Oh no, it's working now. It's working now. There we go. So then we just need to get 40 obsidian, crushed obsidian. So that's what we need to do. So we'll let that go. Now I could probably get this working faster, but I'm happy with what I've done here. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with what I have there. Because I'm not very good at create, and I think I've done a good job there, to be quite honest. And yeah, alright. Well, it's very quiet at the moment. I don't know why it's gone so quiet. We had so many people on before, and now it's gone so quiet, and I'm not sure why. So let's do some more. Pick some more of this because we need some more cobble to go through. We're going to need a lot of. We're going to need a bit of cobble because we've got to get 40 of that andesite, the obsidian. Okay, so let's put this in here, and then how much have we got? Let's get a couple of stacks. You know what we're going to have to do is get another chest made up, so that we can put it directly into the, so we can put it into the chest that's above the, and put that above the actual, above the hopper there. So we'll put that here, and then we'll feed this into here, like so. And then you should be getting your dust, slowly getting our dust that we need. Now clay, you can get dripstone block to make clay. There's also bulk washing, but we need to get sand. How do you get sand? Oh, you can get sand by just doing that. Why can't you get that with clay? I don't understand why you can't do the same thing with clay. Or coal. They're both 4-letter words. Both 4-letter words, so I don't understand why we can't do that. I think I'm very happy with the progress we've made in this episode. Very happy with the progress that we've been making. Mill some dirt for all kinds of seeds, and then you've got to try and get 40 cotton seeds. So you can make 10 portal frame blocks with this much powder. Okay. So portal frame blocks. Portal frame blocks, iron reinforced obsidian. Okay, this is very interesting. I'm liking this pack. We got no more left. Okay, let's get some more cobble. Right, let's take that over here. And then we need to get some food into our guts. And we've done it again. Every time. to get some bread and then get that thing there. This is very temperamental here. We might need to look at moving this away from the line of traffic. Right, so now, yeah, well, it's very, very quiet. I don't know why. Okay, so I think we're going to call it quits for this episode. We still don't have enough of that. We might need to do some more vein mining. So we might need to do some more cobblestone mining. So get 3 of these. Grab that out. Just grab. Get some more cobblestone because we're going to need it because we're nowhere near getting what we need to get. We need to get 40 obsidian powder and we're only at 20 something. Now we could make this longer if we really wanted to, but I'm happy with the length of it. I am. Right, one thing. Sometimes though the cobble ends up in the lava, and I'm not sure how we can sort that problem out. I don't know how we can stop it from flinging up. Let's put some more. Let's go to sleep. Hopefully this rain will be gone by the time we go to sleep. I just want to get this 40 obsidian powder before we end the episode. We got 35 and I'm pretty sure we'll get the 40 after this stack of stack. What can that get me? We have 40 powdered obsidian. I didn't see a reason to tell you to craft a bunch of cobblestone and then mill that into gravel, because you can also directly craft gravel with the letters. What makes more sense would be for you to decide how you want to obtain gravel and then run that gravel through the millstone to get the obsidian dust. And no, the JAI seems to indicate the cobblestone is good return on the obsidian powder. It isn't. Alright. So the gravel that we have in here, we can actually put through, and that will turn into obsidian dust. It also turns into sand. Will that also turn into dust? Mm. Craft 10 mm. Okay. Let's do this. Done. 10 obsidian. Done. Okay. Now, how much iron do we have? Right, so let's see how much we can do here. We can make 8 of those, but how many do we actually need to make the portal? Maybe it's the same as a maybe it's the same as a as a nether portal. Alright, we're going to call it quits for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the chat, people. Thank you for the 4 likes. Let me know what you think of the pack in the comments. And I really want to give a shout out to the creator, Queasel. Queasel? Let me just double check. I thought I had it right. Yeah, Creasel. Creasel. Okay, I might be saying that wrong, but a shout out to that guy. He's making an amazing pack. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the video with your family, your friends, your enemies, your cat, your dog, your pet marmoset. I don't know what a marmoset is, but anyway. And also, if you want to help me achieve my goal of 40,000 subscribers by the end of the year, hit that subscribe button. Costs you nothing, helps me out. Everyone smiles like this. No, that wasn't a real smile. Everyone smiles. And last but not least, have a great morning, evening, or afternoon. See you later and take care. Bye for now.